What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm gonna show you guys how to do this silver makeup look. Now you guys know I'm not a silver person at all. All my jewelry is gold, and for my makeup I usually always go towards oranges, warm browns, golds, and those kind of colors. But I actually did this look for work. I've done it 2 times, and both times I've gotten so many compliments on it, and I love it too. I think the silver, it just pops, and I think especially since I did a warm crease, like the cool and the warm colors, it just makes it look really good. So if you guys want to see how to recreate this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so we are zoomed in, and I already have my base, my brows, and a little bit of concealer with translucent powder on my eyes. And before I go in with any eyeshadows, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of baking under my eyes as always. And as you guys know, I always bake my under eyes, and I just like to do this while I do my eyeshadows, because when I'm done with my eyeshadows, then I'm done with the baking. So we are about to get started on the eyeshadow look, and I'm gonna use these 2 eyeshadow colors from the Maven Beauty Medium Blend eyeshadow palette. So I'm just gonna mix these 2 eyeshadows, and I'm gonna be applying them with the Sigma Diffuse Crease brush. And I'm just starting in the outer corners, and then I'm working my way into the crease. So I really like that this eyeshadow has a nice warmth to it, because not only is it gonna blend in better with my skin tone, but it's also gonna create a nice contrast between like the cool silver on the eyelid and the warmth in the crease, which is going to make this eyeshadow look pop even more. So now I'm just blending this eyeshadow down onto my lower lash line as well, and then I'm gonna move over to the other side and do the exact same thing. Alright, so this is the crease done. I think it looks really good. So now we're gonna move over to the lid and do the silver. But before I go in with the eyeshadow, I'm gonna apply this liquid eyeshadow from Nabla in the shade Ethereal. So I'm gonna do one eye at a time just so it doesn't have time to dry. But I'm just gonna apply it like this, and then I'm gonna take my little eyeshadow brush. This is also from Nabla, and I'm just gonna blend this out real quick like so. And before it dries, I'm gonna go in with the silver, and having that liquid shadow under the eyeshadow is just gonna make it pop even more. Now the colors are super metallic on its own, so if you don't have a liquid shadow, you don't need to do this. You can just spray it with a little bit of setting spray, or just apply it like on its own. So this is the eyeshadow, and as you guys can tell, it is intense AF, and I love it. So now I'm just gonna move over to the other side and do the same thing. So I'm applying the liquid eyeshadow, and then I'm adding the silver on top. And I forgot to show you guys the palette, but it is the Nabla Cutie palette in the shade Platinum, and I'm using the silver shade, which I cannot pronounce. So now I'm gonna go in and add a little bit of smokiness into the outer corners, and I'm gonna use the same Cutie palette, and I'm gonna use this darker like purpley shade called Tenebra. I don't know, of course I chose the eyeshadows with the hardest name, of course. But I'm gonna take that on a small little crease brush. This is the Nabla pointed crease brush, and I'm just gonna apply this kind of like by my outer corner lash line, and then just kind of blend it up a little bit into the outer corners. And when I'm doing my outer corners, I don't know, I just like to do this kind of dotting motion, because I feel like it gives me a little bit more control over where the color is going, especially since I don't want it to be like all over. I just want it in a very like small space. Does that make sense? And then when I have the eyeshadow in the place that I want it, I can lightly go in with my big blending brush and just very lightly just blend the absolute like outer corners, just so that there are no harsh lines. We want this to be super soft and smoky. I think that looks good. So that's actually all for the eyeshadows. I told you guys it was super simple, but just the contrast between the warmth in the crease and the super bright silver on the lid, it just pops, and I love it. So now I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid eyeliner in the black shade, and I'm just gonna line my lash line, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of the black shade from the Maven Beauty Basic Beat Define palette, and I'm just gonna go on top of the liquid liner to make it a little bit more smoky. Before I go in with lashes and mascara, I am going to go in with a little bit of black liner into my waterline, and I'm also going to apply a little bit of black eyeshadow just on top of it to make it a little bit more smoky. And the liner I'm going to use for this is the Huda Beauty Life Liner. This is a double-sided pencil, and I'm of course going to use the pencil liner. So for my lashes, I'm going to use one of my favorite mascaras, which is the Duff Lashes Supreme Lash Mascara. And then for my lashes, I'm going to use these ones, which I get a lot of questions on, and I got them at Fyndiq.se, which is a Swedish website, but you can probably find them on like eBay or AliExpress, maybe Wish, just those kind of websites. It's they're sheep lashes. So this is the finished eye look. So now I'm just gonna zoom you guys out and show you the finished look. So this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you like it. I just did my normal base, and then for my lips I used the Morphe lip pencil in Love Bite and lip gloss in Boho. And yeah, I think this kind of nude lip really goes with the look. And like I said in the beginning, I'm not a silver person at all, but this look definitely changed my mind. So let me know if you guys try it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.